Whoa, there we are. I'm super overlit. Holy shit, hang on. There we go. Having one application that's entirely white, full screen, uh, doesn't help with lighting, let's put it that way. Um, we're back. It's been like a full week. Even more, I think. I think it's been more than a full week, to be honest. I've been mega busy. Like, super duper busy. But that means that I've had time to prepare the coolest of content. Which, first off, if I just select this, is the fact that I got an upgrade. Well, I already had a new PC, right? That's something we did. But I had 32 gigs of RAM, DDR5 RAM in that setup, and now I've got 64 because Black Friday deals started last week, Friday, like previous Friday, and so I saved like $60 on 2 sticks of RAM, and I saved like $150 on a new SSD M2, which is awesome. And I put some extra fans into the case, and I think, nah, still can't hear it. So it's awesome. It's awesome. I really love these new parts as well. So now I've got lots of nice stuff. Specifically, if I can let me just create a screen that I can show you guys. Seen as the C drive. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Just like that. Seen as the C drive is called the local disk. Oh, hang on, you guys can't see that. There you go. That's the local disk. I called my F drive, the new one, I called it the tourist disk because I'm incredibly funny, and I thought that was very funny. Yeah, so I've done that. All right, but now we are going to dive into the engine. We're not going to upgrade to 5.1 yet, because I only want to do that when... Well, I only want to do that if we decide that with this prototype that we're finishing off today, if that one is good, so to say, like people see that it's fun and we can see that it's fun, then I'm happy to upgrade. But I'm not going to put all the time and effort in to make it all compatible again now if I don't know that yet. So, but anyway, I'm rambling. How is everyone else? How are other people doing? That is also very important. Also, I've been dealing with editor crashes, which got introduced recently, but I don't know when or how, and I don't know how to debug a mini dump, so let's just hope that it doesn't happen again. That's it doesn't happen whilst in game, so that's good. That means that, you know, players won't have to deal with it. And if for us it don't happen like every 30 minutes or so, then, you know, that's fine. That's fine. It's not a problem. So some things I did do, which you guys might have not seen yet. Actually, yeah, you guys have not seen any of this yet, to be honest. I added like a little introductory section here. I haven't done this section yet, and this section back here is still the same as it was. But specifically, something else I've done, I've learned more about Niagara effects. And if I just click this button, oh, I need to remove the debug string. Now what happens is when I speed this up, there's a little beam that moves with it to kind of like indicate, oh, we're speeding this thing up. It doesn't quite work when I try to disable it, but that's not the point. The point is that it kind of works. If I just go into this one, I can show you guys how I did it. So deactivate happens in the right place, but for some reason a deactivate doesn't. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Let's remove this debug string though, because we definitely don't need that. So basically what I did, here's the system, and I did this according to a tutorial, which was super nice, super duper nice. So as you can see, this is just a little blob, right? That's because the endpoint of this beam is a user exposed variable. Also, I can turn this back down to here. So if I go into beam emitter setup, the beam end is that user variable, right? And I can expose this user variable specifically by adding a Niagara particle system component, adding the NS speedup beam asset there, And then, where is this? Here it is. And in here I can basically say, okay, set new gar variable. It's kind of like setting scalar parameters in materials. It kind of works the same way. Or setting variables inside of a blackboard. Kind of works the same way as well. And yeah, basically, I call this from the actual trap itself, and based on that, I pass through the location of the endpoint of the beam, and then in the actual game itself, it'll just update the endpoint, which means that we can just see it go back and forth. It doesn't do the deactivation properly. Oh, the deactivation is kind of slightly delayed. What is that? Because when we release this button, it should deactivate. Bam, 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 bam. I don't know. I do not know. Well, potentially we can actually just take this and move it a little bit like that. So then it's not dependent on the is valid. That might work. That could work. But yeah, what we're going to do today is we're going to make sure we finish up the entire core loop. No, the deactivate just doesn't really happen. It's just like, no. I could always set the visibility instead of trying to deactivate. Visibility. Yeah, this could work. The only problem is then I need to... this works, but I need to slightly change some of the setup here. I need to make sure this auto-activates. But I set the visibility on begin play to false. And then on the here, this one we can remove, and this one we can then set to true. Setting the speed of beam visibility. The rest of it can go away because that's not of relevance anymore. And then here the deactivate needs to also change to this one. Oops. Shit, which one was it on now? Slow down. This is speed up. There we go. Yep. Set the endpoint of the speed up beam. No, of the beam particle effect. Of the beam particle effect. Based on the vector passed through by the trap. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if this works. Because I really want to get this this demo done today. Yeah, that seemed to work. Yeah. Yeah, that seems to work. Let's try to get this back up, or back down to 0. Yep, disappears. Yeah, perfect. Cool stuff. So that works. Now, the only thing I want to do here is just say, I actually want to rename this just to call it beam end vector. And specifically, I don't think I can set this. Hey, Jagu, how are you, buddy? How you doing? I don't think I can dynamically set the asset that we're using. Set system. Oops, system. Oh, you can. Oh, hang on. How are you today, Jagu? Oh, you can, and you can do this. Oh, okay. Reset existing override parameters. Yes. Okay. Time dilation VFX. And then I can, for this one, I can basically say, all right, we want this to be the speed up beam, and if I grab another one of these and make this the slow down, like that. Then I can set this basically when I call for either one of these things happening. I'm less and less excited about the closing winter. We get snow today and it is freezing. It's also freezing here, but we didn't get any snow, so I'm kind of envious of you, to be entirely honest with you. I quite like snow and winter. But I suppose in Finland it gets much, much colder, doesn't it? How cold does it get over there? Because I can imagine that being quite a different story than when we get here. Kind of like this. Now the only thing, hang on. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, the only thing I just need to change real quick. I need to duplicate this. And call this, slow down beam 1. And then just reinvest to old. And then this one back to just normal slowdown beam. And then in here, instead of old, I gotta get slowdown beam. I guess -15 is not unusual. Jesus. Yeah, no, that's like only like in really harsh cases for us. Like, I think for us it's more like -7, -8. That's kind of roughly what we tend to get towards on average. But like if it's a particularly bad day, then maybe we'll get like -10, but it feels like -20. You know, like they always say that. But that's not nearly as bad as -15 yet. So, yeah, that doesn't sound great. That does not sound lovely. Oh, I just applied the lava material to this. Hang on. Could I? How is this set up again? Oh yeah, I just gave it a color. Oh, well, it does have this texture sample. But I could exchange. Okay, I have an idea. It's probably a bad idea. But it is an idea. Come on. For harsh, we go to -30. Stop that craziness. Oh, this kind of works. How does this work? I don't even understand how this works, to be honest. I'm a little confused how the RGB values of this texture, which is clearly red, is completely overruled by the emissive color of just like a basic blue. But hey, I'll take it. Alright, let's save it. I want to see how the PC's doing, to be honest. Alright, the graphics card is, it's kind of okay, to be honest. It's kind of like at half occupation. The RAM is also doing great. Okay, this is not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, okay, so this works, which is great. Next week, a bunch of 8th-grade kids will be playing a game I've been working on with my class. Hey, nice. Is this one of those games that I could, you know, take a look at? Is that one of these games? Or is that not one of these games? And now all I gotta do is I just gotta take the setting of visibility and include it in here. Whoop, okay. Can we just refactor? There we go. Perfect. Because I'd love to give it a playthrough. I'm not an eighth grade kid, but you know. It still needs a whole lot of work. Probably works best as gotcha. No worries. No worries. That is not a problem. Well, I wish you the best of luck, because kids are like the perfect playtesters in my opinion. They really, really are. Because they are so horribly honest about everything. And that works really well when you're trying to figure out if something is good or bad. I'm setting the time dilation VFX visibility. That's what we're doing. There we go. Okay. So we've got the setting of visibilities everywhere. This should in theory work. I've probably forgotten something, but this should in theory work. Now that we're using the user parameters and stuff. Let's see if it works. Nice. Very cool. It's actually not a badly colored effect either. Like, it's not great, but it's not horrible. Oh, the only thing we haven't done... See, I knew I forgot something. We have not yet... Grab this one and put it here for when we run out. There we go. So that's now figured out. Okay. Now the only question becomes, is this located in the right spot? Or do I want to actually put it right dead center? And make it come like right from under the player. Kind of makes it look like you're like puking it out, right? It's not horrible. What if, and this is probably a bad idea. No, not capsule. Sphere. Arm. So if we don't lock the supplies, we make this 2. Make this 0.5. And this 0.5. And then actually, let's make this 1.5. Even less, actually. Well, the proportion is right, but... Actually, you know what we could also do? I haven't imported these things yet. No, I've got the normal mannequin, but I don't need the normal. I need the first-person hands. Where did I store those? Do I even have those on this PC? Oh, I don't think I have. Hang on. Because probably what I want to do, and it's pretty easy to set up too, because I just need the idle animations. I don't need to do anything else. First person. Come on. Oh, actually, fine. I'll do it differently. Do I have the first person hands? Apparently, I do not. Where did I get them from then? Where did I get the hands from for the other prototype that we did a while ago? Okay. I guess I could just import the starter content and then it should be in there. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh, no, this is the other ones, right. Is it not in the starter content? Apparently not. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Do I want to put that effort in? Will it add too much? Because then I could bind it to a bone and it could kind of like move along or something. Probably not, right? No. And the only other way that I can think of doing it is to have two different well, actually, we could probably do this in a quite clever way, actually, now that I think of it. We could probably just set the location of the time dilation VFX component and just swap it between two positions, basically. We could do that. So that it comes from the left, because that's the left mouse button. It comes from the left when you do the slow down, and then it comes from the right when you do the speed up, because that's the right mouse button. It's a nice visual trick. We could probably do that. Which just means that instead of doing it all separately, we probably just want to make a function that says setting time dilation VFX variables. And then we probably want to just inside of here, we probably just want to create an enum. Where is it? Blueprints enum. Actually, do we need to? Do we need to? Yeah, because it doesn't get set until there. Yeah, we do. Enum VFX time dilation VFX required options. There we go. And then in here we'll just add one that says slow down and one that says speed up. And then we can basically say, all right, for this function specifically, the input is type of dilation, and we'll make this enum time dilation VFX options. We drag this in, and we open up this function. There we go. Copy this out, and we'll say switch. There we go. If it's slow down, we go this path. If it's speed up, we go this path. There we go. And then we can just, inside of here, we can just call on the function and just tell it what to do. Which over there is slow down, and over here is speed up. There we go. Speed up. Someone is doing something stupid. There we go. All right, perfect. So that is set up, which will set speed up, and then we just got to set the position of these. Oh, actually, I don't even need to do this anymore. I can just. Oh yeah, no, I do. So we just got to grab this and set relative location. And then we probably want to say that this is whatever the height currently is. We want to... Oh, so that's 0, 0, 0 actually. Okay. Okay, so then we probably want to say that it's on 30 on the Y and minus 30. Yeah, that's probably the only difference we really want to make. So, let's see, minus 30 when we're slowing down, and 30 when we're speeding up. Let's see how this works, because I don't know if it's gonna work yet. I got no idea. All right, when we speed up to the left, yes. Oh, sorry, when we slow down to the left, sorry. When we speed up to the right, yes. Oh, look at that. Look at us being cool. This is what I call blueprints or something. I know. I'm not sure where I was going with that, to be honest. Okay. Cool. I'm glad that works. That's awesome. Now let me just set up a description here. Handles which VFX system is used and the location from which the VFX system is spawned. I don't know when we see this. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's important to add a description to your function so people know what it does. More importantly, so that I know what it does. Not entirely unimportant. Okay. All right. So we've done all that. There we go. Like that, and then we'll add an extra point, an extra reroute. Very cool. So that's done. We have both the speed up beam effects. Although I have no idea what happens when you try to activate both of them at the same time. I have no idea. So if I now speed up and then slow down. Okay, well both of them still start to... Yeah, both of them basically... Okay, well, that's a bug we'll fix later. Oh, crash? No crash. Okay, cool. Damn. Alright, cool. So, I was thinking of adding these little tutorial texts here. But specifically, I might have to change the order of the traps here. Because I kind of want to, like, tutorialize the use of the... slow down, speed up. And I might... What I might just do is create, like, a little separate room here on the side. That can kind of function as like a tutorial room, right? That kind of like allows people to go through if they do it correctly. Because I realized that what we're doing here requires a tiny bit of tutorialization. This also gives me the opportunity to show how you can do that in a fun way. Yeah, I don't want to make it too difficult, right? So what I could probably do yeah, God, I'm hardcore feature creeping in my head at the moment. You guys can't see this, but there's like so many cool ideas of how I could tutorialize this, and I'm just like, no, we gotta keep it simple. We're finishing this thing today. Okay, so what actions do I really need to tutorialize? It is interaction, it is slow down and speed up. And that's it. The rest of it does not matter. So how do we do that? How does one do that? So if we want to keep it really basic, then I guess we have to make a version of each trap with non-lethal effects, basically. That's what we would want to do, probably. Yeah, because I don't think I can... Well, okay. Yeah, you... Okay. I have an idea. Okay, how am I gonna make this easy on myself? I would want... I decided to build a binary of the game. Good idea. I found a problem that required restructuring a few scripts. Nice. Yeah, that seems like a really good idea. So, what are the kind of problems that you found when doing that? I always find that interesting to talk about. Because I'm not sure how comparable the Unity binaries are compared to the binaries of Unreal. In terms of what kind of effects they have and stuff like that. Alright, I would want... Oh, God. I would want... a few things. So, first off... Probably actually put this here. And then, probably on the... there we go. 30,000. Yeah, give or take. It's a bit hard to see, but roughly. There we go. The game's level editor and the script is inherited from Unity editor class. It has to be in special folder to be ignored from binary build. Right, gotcha. Yeah, then it's always a good idea to make a separate build where it doesn't get ignored. Because then at least you can see these issues happening before they happen with actual users, which is what you want to avoid. There we go. And then we probably want to create... we want to probably grab this and just pull this out and just flip it around like that. Which is going to mess with the proportions a little bit. Hang on. Oh, I see I've already done that. I see I already... Yeah, looks like I already have... Okay, well... Then, it doesn't really matter anymore. Then I can just turn it. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. And then like that. And then probably a back wall. Like that. We're kind of adding an extra section without really adding an extra section. Which is exactly how you want to do this kind of work. We're going to find the difference from running through editor. A duplicate player character will spawn when using a binary. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a big issue. Thank God that oops, that you found this now, right? Okay, let's just push this kind of here. There we go. All right, and then we just gotta copy over the blocking volume, which coincidentally might be just long enough. Haha, would you look at that? Awesome. And then we probably want to say to this guy to not spawn any shadows, because that looks horrible. Shadow. Can you use me? Oh. Okay. Apparently you can't turn it off with geometry. Which, cool, I guess. Well, then we'll just make it simpler. We work around the problem. Very cool. Yeah, we can make this work. This should be fine. Kind of like that. That works perfectly fine. All right, and then we probably want to add an extra nav mesh just for this little section here. And we can increase the size of this like that. Is that enough? Yes, it is. Okay, and our adventure starts way over here. Okay, and then we probably want to do something with the traps. Specifically, I want to go into the master BP and I want to create a new variable called trap movement play rate, timeline play rate. Now this is a, or it needs to be a float. And specifically, I want to make sure that this is a editable, so that now, even though it's not hooked up anywhere, I can already set this up on each of the traps individually, which allows me to create a few different use cases for tutorializing, which is nice. And then specifically, I want to call out for the two traps. Ooh, it crashed. Yes, it did. Ah, okay. Let's see. Yeah, so this is still happening on the same, in the same place, but it's 100% an editor-based crash, which makes me kind of not want to solve it because it's been an hour now since, and this happened at the first time. So, is it inconvenient? Yes. Is it really flow breaking? No, because look, everything's saved pretty well, so, you know, it'd be how it is. Alright, then I just want to, oh, I'm still saving stuff here for some reason. Okay, well, all of this can piss off. Natural swinging motion, there we go. And we can kind of like move this up. Yeah. Okay. Cool stuff. Now, the only thing I just want to do is pull this back a little bit. Oh, actually, I don't need to put this here. I can just put this in begin play. Let's have a look. This one specifically. And then I'm going to grab the timeline swinging motion. Set play rate. Oops, Jesus, I can't even type set play rate. A new play rate is this. And then where do I do this? I probably want to attach this here. There we go. And I want to do the same thing for the other type of trap. This one. But instead of this timeline, obviously we want the other timeline. We've learned so much doing this prototype. It's insane. Left to right movement. Oh shit, which one is it? Some of the stuff is a tiny bit messy. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Let's see. Oh no, this is the play rate one. Yeah. Which actually complicates some of these things a little bit, but that's okay. That's okay. We can kind of make it work. Oh no. What's wrong? Oh, right. Right, because it's the left to right movement one. There we go. Okay, very cool. So with both of those in mind, I can, for example, drag in an X1, and I can say, all right, the play rate is actually 0.1 or something. Actually, in this case, 3. Oh, shit, hang on. I messed up. I messed up. Because now I'm not spawning in the right place. Oh, no crash? Cool. So I gotta just... No crash, thank you. I just gotta put this over here, and then over here, and then here. Yeah. I also realized a different mistake I just made, but it's a different mistake. Oh, fuck's sake. Twice in 10 minutes. Oh. Why? Why would you do this? Oh. Looking through the logs is a little bit pointless. It basically fails to find something in the scene that's already been deleted. But the thing, I don't know how to debug mini dumps, so I can't solve this yet. That's the really annoying bit. Because I have the Unreal Engine symbols downloaded. I have Visual Studio installed. I know how to run the debugger there. But I don't know how to like make those two things make sense together so that I can figure out the source of this crash. Like, that's the part I can't figure out, so... or not yet, anyway. I need to talk to a programmer at work to figure this out. What am I doing? What am I doing? Yes, I was copying over a piece of geometry. Which might very well be causing the crash, to be honest, but... Oh, yeah, this is definitely causing the crash. Oh, wait, is it? No, okay, hang on. Seems to be okay for now. Is this flat with the floor? It is. Very cool. Okie dokie. So, saving that. And opening this up in a different instance. Yo. Look at our ranks go. So yeah, if you then put a text on the wall that says... Oh, thank you. I appreciate. Oh, shit. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. I will, do you want me to... Wait, what is this about? Is this the game they're working on? Yeah, okay, gotcha. But you said it would work better with multiplayer? Because I'm happy to play this. Yes, please. Download, please. Is it going to download? There it is. Okay. Oh, 41 megabytes. That's really nothing. Let me find to download, and then extract all, and probably on the other drive. Extract. Huge speed. Very big speed. There we go. All right. Hang on, let me open this up. You can play single player too. Ah, gotcha. Controller works. A and B button to pick up and rotate the blocks. Controller button to join the game. Or keyboard WSD plus N and M. Gotcha. Thank you. Love the simplified controls. That is great. Any audio I need to be paying attention to? Because if not, I'll leave the music running. It has one sound effect. Okay, I'll turn off the music to respect the one sound effect. Alright. Yes, Windows Defender. It's okay. It's on the wrong screen. God damn it. Hang on. Can I do that? Yes, I can. Oh, it's still opening up on the wrong screen. What? Oh, but I can Windows enter. Can I? I cannot Windows enter. Can I move this? Hang on. How am I going to play this on this screen specifically? I can't. This is my setup issue. This is not an issue for the game though. This is me plugging the cables in the wrong way around when I installed the new items yesterday. Oh, I know how I can. No. Okay. I can fix it though. I can fix it if I just do this and then go here and just very quickly add a source, window capture, add a source. Yeah, but that's really nothing major. This one, automatic. Window title must match. Done. Okay, I'm gonna put this over here, and I'm actually gonna drag this down a little bit. Hang on. There we go. All right, now. Oh, hang on. Why is it not? There we go. Perfect. Okay, you guys should be able to see this now. All right. What did you say it was? Control button to join the game. A and B to pick up and rotate blocks. Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. All right, hang on. Oh, nice. It's a 2D game. Aha. Oh, it's a color picker. Oh, I get it now. Excellent. I like this color the most at the moment. Actually, I like this color quite a bit. All right, we're starting. We're doing it. Okay. AB button to pick up and rotate the blocks. Ah, right. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to put... Ah, wait, hang on, hang on. Ooh, there we go. Nice, okay. Yeah, this is pretty forgiving. This is nice. I'm really trying to keep the target audience in mind here. I'm not sure yet. No, that doesn't work. That don't work. I'm not sure yet. Because you'd almost say that this one goes in here. But the oh, that does work. That does work. I'm just stupid. Okay. There we go. I love that one sound effect. It's really making the whole experience amazing. Not gonna lie. This is challenging enough for me. Which, you know, is great news for you guys. Oh, so close. No. Thanks, I downloaded it myself. Hell yeah, good job. This definitely needs to go here. There we go. Does it? Probably not. Maybe here? No, because that doesn't really... Oh, no, hang on. I'm starting to get it. I think. I said before I lost it. Hang on. That doesn't work. Nope, this ain't it. Maybe... What about that? Yes. So I actually think it might be a little hard, because I'm already having difficulty with this, let alone what an 8th grader might. Well, which age is 8th grade in Finland? Because I don't have that reference point. Whoa, big puzzle. It is addictive though. Good job there. Like that. Like that. 14. Oh, 14. Okay. All right. Okay, that's actually way older than I thought. I thought they were like 11 or 10. So I guess that works a little better. So definitely this and this. Like that. I think there's one class of 5th graders as well. Right, and those are more like towards the 10, 11 range. Nope. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, this sparks joy. This... Holy balls. Christ, this one does not spark joy. Jesus. That is a bit of a difficulty step, if I may say so. Perhaps it's intended, but nonetheless, that is a bit of a difficulty step. My God. Alright, well, let's first solve the things we know we can solve. Which is this one, mostly. Then let us... Bum, 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 bum. Wrong one. Same deal. Hang on. Okay. Should be more suitable for the 4 players. Right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. Perhaps I shouldn't be trying to solve this on my own. Okay. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm still gonna solve it. I hope. Gotta show those 4th graders, am I right? Or 8th graders, and 5th graders, and whichever other graders there are. Is there only one solution, or is there multiple solutions? That is something I'm curious about. So this one could go here. This one can go here. I'm not sure of this one. Right. Because I do think that is something that you might want to inform people of a little bit. Because otherwise frustration is going to take the upper hand pretty quickly, I reckon. Because I'm already kind of going like, you know, it's like, yeah, this is not going to work. Definitely don't want to do that. It's the wrong way. I need the other way around. Nope. Or not. I could also just, I guess, just do that. And then build it. Which is still not ideal. But it's kind of getting me closer. Probably multiple in this big. Yeah, probably. It has become increasingly more likely that there is multiple solutions. That doesn't work. This, however, does. But then this doesn't work, but that does. Like my brain is constantly taunting me to be overconfident, but I'm trying not to be, because I'm not so certain I've won this yet. I'm really not so certain yet. Oops. But I do like this. Ah, fuck. I do like this so far. This is the final boss of the game. 0 deaths. That's what I'm going for. 0 deaths. This guy needs to move. But this isn't going to work. I would need to change something if I wanted to make this work. Like, I could do it like this, which then kind of like fills up this area. But that leaves me with some different issues. Am I supposed to insert them based on color? Like, am I supposed to group colors together? Or not? No, that's not gonna work. So I know I need a corner piece down here. Like, there's no escaping that. But then equally I need another corner piece here. Oh no, that also doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Colors are random. Okay. I can't do that. Like that, maybe. Grab this one to go here. This one to go here. Right, to quit all the four. Yeah, no worries. How do I solve this? Are the puzzles randomized? I hope not. This is well done. This is really hard. Can't quite figure out this corner yet. Random puzzles will be incoming as a feature later. Okay. That is fine as long as there's no progression in there. As long as it's just like generate hard puzzle. Kind of like like those online Sudokus do it, right? Then it's fine. But if the player is expected to progress and solve a skill problem, then randomization is not the way to go, in my opinion. What am I doing wrong? Oops. There's really barely any options here, to be honest. Because I can't do that. The only one of which I know is definitely right is this one, because there's literally nothing else that fits in there. So, same goes for this one as well. There's nothing else that fits in there. So I know those two are fine. The level editor is so clunky that it's difficult to create new ones. I did think of creating levels with shapes like Pac-Man, etc. Yeah. Yeah, and there are quite a few games that already do stuff like this, right? So there is some level of references that you can kind of like look at and peek from, right? I think this one is weird. So I'm basically back to square one. Which is hilarious. So if I do this, but then my problem is I don't have a L-shaped one that kind of like fits in here. Like that. Like I don't have an L-shaped one that's like this. I only have left-handed L-shaped ones instead of also right-handed L-shaped ones. So It's a bit... Oh, I just saw it. I just saw what I need to do. Fixed it. Just had to take the whole thing apart. Okay. Then we'd probably do that. And that. And then another corner one. Oops. Oops. Come on. Nope. There we go. This one goes in there. This one has to go in here. So this one can go here. This one needs to go back into here. Ooh, this is a tough one. But I feel like I'm getting there. Well, I thought I was getting there. And then I looked again. Actually, no, I just did this wrong. I know I've got one left. Hang on. I'm trying. Perhaps another one of these could better fit here. Yeah. And then like this one has to go here. Nothing else fits in there. And then we have this one that can go in here. Oh, we're getting so close. We are getting so very close. Do I have... I do, but not the right way around. Oh, I'm so close. But I've messed something up. Something isn't quite right. So oh, but this is how I had it earlier, wasn't it? Yeah, this is how I had it earlier. And that didn't work out. Yeah, it's the only one that can go there. Could do that. Which then gives me the extra space that I need. If I kind of like reverse the changes I made here. I say that, but I don't actually think that's true. Because this would go here. This would go... Oh! Yes! Yeah, no! Fuck. Wait. What? It's... Can I mirror it? Is this boss? Can I just mirror it? Can I please just mirror it? Can we just pretend I made it? What? Am I missing something? We can have to pretend you made it. Thanks. We are so very close. We are so very close. Oh man. We are very, very close. I can feel it. I didn't expect this to be so difficult. Yeah. It is pretty difficult. Because I feel like I'm currently moving the problem around. That's my current issue. Oops, no, I'll stay there. Because I can also not do this. Because that messes me up there. And I can't really do this because that messes me up there. I can't solve that problem any other way. And I need to keep this one here because that's just where that one goes. And I can't do this because that messes it up as well. Oh, we're so close. I can feel it. But we're not quite there. Oh, this is tough. Oh, but maybe. Hang on. I can feel it again. No, I could feel it. Not anymore. No, I thought I felt it, but... and I can't do that. No, because this one turns the wrong way. Frustration. Nope, that messes that up again. I feel like I've got the bottom part correct. I'm not too worried about that part. I'm thinking that a few excess places might give more solving options. Yeah, excess pieces. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because right now I'm trying to fit one very specific solution, which is not necessarily a bad idea. Like, it's okay, because that's the whole point of a puzzle. But it does make it, like, exponentially harder. And not in a way that could be seen as fun. Nope. I'm so close. I can feel it. The colors are nice, though. The colors help with distinguishing things. Oh, if only I could mirror this one. That's all I need. Are you sure this puzzle is possible to solve? Just checking. Just checking that you're sure of this. I believe it is, okay. Because I truly would not know how I would solve it at this point. No, I've got no idea. No, I got close, but not close enough. There's one block left. I don't know. It feels like I had a solution a few times, but I needed a mirrored piece rather than the piece I had, so... I'm not sure. But there's also a lot of combinations here, and this is quite a jump. Right, from the previous puzzle to this one, it is quite a jump in terms of difficulty. Nonetheless, though, cool game. Definitely something that I believe... could be a lot of fun for eighth graders, or at least it could definitely challenge their spatial reasoning skills. So you've got that going for you, which is great. What was I doing? Oh yes, turn the music back on. Definitely cool. Good job, Jago and team. You guys are killing it. Oh yes, text. Come on, give me that text. There we go. Be good to hear their feedback. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm curious to see if they're going to come with similar feedback or not. And then we'll just hold a left mouse button to slow down. Slow down, guy. To slow the trap. Hang on. To slow down the trap. No worries. That is why I'm here. I test things and I show you guys how cool I am whilst testing stuff. Static shadow is fine. Yeah. Cool. Doesn't really need that, but it's fine. So now, if we were to click play, actually let's save it. Yeah. Then. Yeah. So the only problem is that afterwards it kind of like... But that's okay. That's really not a problem. It basically allows the player to get used to how things normally work, which is fine if you ask me. I just need to move this text a little more to the left. And I should probably make this aim plus hold. There we go. The only thing that it didn't just do, and I just noticed this, I would need to just check how I'm doing this inside of the other trap, but specifically, so I just cast to this and set the endpoint. I played some Tiny Lands today, and it had a level that reminded me of Dave the Traveler. Tiny Lands. You're gonna have to... I can't even fucking type. I can't even type today. I'm tired. Tiny Lands. Tiny Lands. I don't think I've seen this before. Oh, that's kind of nice. Which level was it that reminded you of Dave? Oh, some really cool environments. It's got a really cool style going on. Yo. Cool. Oh, this is really dope. Oh, nice. Bit of a spooky one. Very cool. Yo, it's like a Descenders based scene. Oh, this is so nice. This looks really awesome. I bet this would be a great Steam Deck experience. Yeah, this looks great. Oh, this scene also... This scene reminds me of Dave. Very cool. Very cool. Initially, I was like... yeah, thanks. Oh, nice. Holy shit. Let me pull this into... here we go. That looks sick. That looks awesome. Yeah, this is definitely what we would want the game to ultimately be like, right? Lots of cool stuff going on. Yeah. That is a really cool visual. I love that. It's great. That's really, really cool. Yeah, I'm hoping that if this... what's it called? If this demo version is successful, then we can do on the next pass. I want to do two things specifically. I don't want to change too much gameplay wise. I want this to kind of like be the final gameplay type of thing. But then I want to build a level that's like in a clock tower or something. So there's some of the level geometry also that the player interacts with that moves around and needs to be stopped and started and stuff like that. That'd be awesome if we could do something like that. So yeah, so I'd love to do that. Okay. First things first. I need to grab this. And in here, because when am I doing this? I'm basically doing this constantly. What I probably want to do is probably when we try to do this. Like that. And then the dynamic point can just be the axe rotation point, probably. There we go. I don't like that it moves stuff outside of the comment boxes. That's really annoying. There we go. Setting the endpoint of the beam VFX. Okay. Let's try this. Let's see if that works. Okay. It doesn't. It does not work. Okay. And that's probably because that is probably because we're setting all this up correctly. We're setting the visibility correctly. It's probably a location issue. Yes, it is. Oh no, have I? No, this should be right. Because it still gets called, right? This should work. Oh, look at that. Oh, we are pulling it into like a really strange direction. Hang on. Yeah, we're pulling it to a really strange place. Oh. Huh? What? Oh. Oh, we're overriding it. Ah. Okay. I got it. Yes, we're overriding this. Because we're kind of doing this at the wrong place, to be entirely honest. We need to make sure that we only do this when the player is interacting with this specific trap. Which is yeah. Okay, so what we can basically do is add a boolean that says is player interacting ? And then we need to set this here and set it to yes, and we only set it to false once we're basically getting the call to reset. And then inside of this, I need to pull this in so that only when it's true we are overriding this. And the default value is not true, right? No, it's not. Okay, we can remove this as well. There we go. Okay, one more try. Let's see. Yes. Yes. Okay, now let's try it on the next ones. Oh. Somehow we managed to break every other trap that way. What? Oh, no, this was already broken. Yes, because the default value... Oh, it crashed. God damn it. I already know what caused that. The default value of the time dilation play rate is 0. So all of the traps were just stuck at 0. Because I'm stupid. Right. In the master traps, the default value for this one should be 1. There we go. Excellent. Okay, that solves that issue. Let's verify. Okay. There we go. Yeah, very cool. And then these ones will also work as normal. Oops. Yeah, they work as normal again. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So, aim to hold left mouse button to slow down the trap. Very cool. Oh, it crashed again. It's whenever I click the text, that's when this kind of happens. But it's not always. Sometimes. I hate the text renderer. It's so unstable. Well, it's so unstable when you start using custom fonts. That's when it gets really unstable. So what I could just do to make my life a whole lot easier, because this font really doesn't add that much, I can just drop in a new text renderer and just kind of copy the text in this one. Pull this out and set the text there. And just delete this. And delete that one. Let's see if it still crashes. That'd be interesting to know. Right, text size can probably be 34, probably even more, 52. And then the justification needs to be center. Okay, and then we're gonna move this to here, and we're gonna change this to right mouse button. Oh, hang on. 2. Speed up. Trap. There we go. Like that. There is some, yeah, they did. And there's some really cool changes in there. I haven't upgraded to it yet because of, you know, I don't want to basically change major version in the middle of, like, especially like towards the end of the development cycle here. But it, like, if we want to continue this, then I will upgrade, right? If this demo turns out to be fruitful, then we can of course kind of continue this. There we go. So we can definitely do that, right? Now I want to grab this one. It's a bit of a harder trap to kind of like get right. Kind of like this. And then we're going to grab this one and that one and just pull it over here. But there's some pretty cool stuff. They did some nice adjustments to Lumen and to Nanite. And I think they also did a bunch of changes to AI, which is awesome. Meta Sound's got some upgrades. Overall, it looks like a really nice upgrade where a lot of the feature work that was like, oh, this is important, but not important enough for 5.0, kind of got in now, which is nice. I appreciate that. It's a bit much. There we go. There we go. All right. And then I want to put the play rate for this one at like 0.1. Make it like agonizingly slow. Right? That's kind of what I want to do. And then specifically this one can be upgraded to be a bit more like kind of like that. Because then, or at least the idea is that the player has to speed it up, because otherwise it's going to take forever for the adventurer to kind of get through. Yo, look at this axe go. Look at how slowly that comes up. Like shit. And so if you wanted to speed that up, then that'd be the way to do it, right? Yeah. It does look like it's no longer crashing anymore. Goddamn custom fonts, am I right? So first things first, a little bit more, and then slightly down. Like that. That's perfectly fine. And then I don't know yet how we're going to tutorialize this to the player. Especially because I don't think you can drop a material on collisions. You'd have to put a cube in its place. To kind of like show like, hey, you know, the AI is kind of like standing in this thing. And that sounds like a whole lot of effort. What I'm going to do is change this to like 0.05 to basically make it like, without speeding up the trap, you won't make it, basically. Yeah. Yeah. So look at how agonizingly slow that goes. Yeah. Okay. Then the last thing, Jesus, the last thing we want to do, because we've, it's weird that the different runs have so many and so visible bugs. I encountered a bug unity with sprite libraries. The UI did not update to show the added contents correctly. Yeah, it's a matter of prioritization, right? Like all of these bigger companies that make the engines themselves are, yeah, they also have to prioritize stuff. There's always more to do, right? How am I going to do this? How do I quickly make this happen? Because I also need to set up this part as well. So, how do I tutorialize interaction? It could be pretty simple, actually. It could actually be really simple, to be entirely fair. But then I might have to change some of the other functionality, so we'll see. Whoop. And then this one. And then I just need to say this one specifically. This one specifically. And this might throw an error in a second. Because that's actually some more functionality I updated whilst not streaming. Which is the way the checkpoints work for the adventurer. Will this work? Well, yeah, I guess that kind of hides that one. But we can move that to over there. Oh. Bam. Yeah, there's some stuff going wrong there because we're kind of messing up some of the functionality now. Which is fine. It's not to stay necessarily. It didn't throw any errors, so that's kind of cool. Let's place this guy. Oh, it crashed. Did it crash in the same section? Yes, it did. It keeps crashing on FK box element, but I've got no idea what that refers to. I don't know. No idea. So, but I mean, it's crashing, what, every 20 minutes now? It's okay. I can deal with that. I can definitely deal with that. Okay, so I didn't move this one yet. God, we've already done so many iterations. This is a huge, major iteration, to be honest. This is basically a whole new game mode. This is basically a whole new game. That's basically what this is now. Which is fine. It's a pivot that we needed to do, so that's okay. It's okay. Alright. How do we tutorialize this? I think what we could do, just to kind of like add cheats and stuff. No, because that's gonna mess it up. Never mind. Never mind. I don't want to add cheats here. Well, well, you know what we could do. And this is really basic tutorialization. This is really not anything that I've really thought about for this particular concept. But it should give everyone a bit of an idea on how minimal you can make things. to ensure that players get what they need to do. Aim plus F to interact. I should probably move 2 to the next line. Like, normally you do these kinds of setups differently. But for now, because it's a prototype, we can afford to not do that. Let's put this on the floor. Let's see how good you would see that. Let's have a look-see. So we'd be like, okay, I'm slowing him down. Very cool. Okay, I'm speeding him up. Very cool. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, because you're already looking down because of the trap, so that's unintentionally a nice connection. And then I can go bonk, bonk, bonk. And then we can go here. That also means he starts walking. The beam looks cool. The beam looks dope. The beam looks... Oh, where are you going, buddy? Dave? Oh, right. Ugh. Why did I make those directional? Or why didn't I make them directional, I guess is the better question. Pain. There's just pain. There is no other emotion. Okay. How do we? Well, all of this kind of works. Sorta. Except I need some more of these. Yeah. Well, so actually, okay, so actually, I, need to probably move this shit over. Like that. I'm trying to solve the problem of the AI moving too soon, basically, without the player's input. Okay, you know what? You know what? Let's make this really, really easy. Let's make this... but it's not super interactive. So I could make this really easy. I could just have a room in which... Yeah, suppressors keep going. I know. I could make this really easy, which I should do. Which I'm going to do. Which is just to have a room with these two traps and just put text next to it that says, slow down, speed up. And then the door for the player to go through will be like the F to interact, right? Then that avoids me having to fix any problems with the AI. It means I don't need to solve the directional flamethrower issue. I can just basically keep moving, right? And that's really what we want here. We don't want to care about solving problems that basically have one use case, right? We want to avoid that as much as possible. So let's remove this one. Let's not do this and not do that. And then we can just basically we can basically just keep it like this. That's basically it. Like the only thing that I could potentially think of, right, which is really entirely unnecessary, would be to do that And then go... no, even better. Hang on. Actually, even better. Hang on. Hang on. I can keep improving this. And then literally just blow them up to like 80. Is there better arrows? Probably not. No, there probably isn't. Without making like custom art for it, there probably isn't, so that's okay. But this is kind of okay, because I can kind of like do this, and then do this, and then like this, and then makes it kind of like aim at traps, but at the same time it kind of serves as a directional input of, okay, where do you have to go? Because the first time we're kind of like saying like, oh, you know, what about look this way? And when you do look that way, you see the rest of the level. You see the adventurer, and sorry, I just laughed about big freaking door. It's so stupid. Okay. This works, right? Simpleness. Not over-engineering things. Take it. So I can be like, oh, you know, I can slow this shit down. Great. Aim plus hold right mouse button to speed up the trap. Okay. Ah, I see. Can I also slow this one down? Yeah, I can. Cool. Hey, who's that guy over there? What's this? Oh, okay, this needs to be a little further ahead. Okay, I can interact with stuff. Very cool. And then be like, okay, well, I know that guy was there, so let's open that shit up. Dave? Dave? Oh, there you are. And we slow it down. Aha, I get it. Or something. I don't know. I'm making a lot of assumptions here, but that's okay. Ooh. There we go. Oh, different perspective change. Interesting. There we go. You're welcome, Dave. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Oh, it's a door. Oh, I can interact with that. Yeah, this should work. I'm making an absolute ton of assumptions there, but hey, one's gotta assume. Right? That's how that works. And then this one needs to power relay. What? Yeah, okay. Oops. Okay. So yeah, we wanted to place this a little further forward. Kind of like there. So we tutorialized? Question mark? The only thing I can think of that we might want to do, just for this particular scenario, is to just add a window. Or something. So we can kind of see the adventurer. Is kind of like what I'm thinking of. Like we could, for example, place this guy right here. And then we can grab... Hold on, let me first check if we can actually make that. There we go. Can I make that? Yeah, I can. Cool. Come on, Dave. Stop walking into a wall. There you go, Dave. Good job. I don't know why we're walking into a wall in the first place, but... There you go. Yeah, it's realizing that trap's going to be the harder one, but... I believe in... Whoa! I believe in people retrying in order to figure stuff out. Some hand-holding is absolutely necessary, but some hand-holding is perfectly fine. Why is this now broken? This was functioning when I last touched it. Oh, shit. This used to be functioning. I tested the whole thing. For crying out loud. Okay, something I'll look into in a second. Okie dokie. It's probably, I already know why. It's probably because if I go into the AI and into the behavior tree, I check if the level door has been opened, but there's like 6 million level doors. So yeah. So I just need to fix that basically. I gotta make sure that that in the level blueprints. Oh, apparently I'm still using the other ones. Okay. PP door. That when we set this, yeah, we basically only do this when a particular door is opened up. Is this the level door? Oops. Nope. Oh, shit. There we go. I got confused with functionality for a second. Yeah, we should only do this if this is true. Because if it's not, then we shouldn't do this yet. This will probably solve the issue that we were just seeing. As long as I mark this door now as the level door. Oh, hang on. Put this to visible. So this one is. Yeah. Yeah. This will fix it. Right? This will probably fix it. Open, open. Open, open. Come on, Dave. There you go. And book. Alright. Come on. Oh. I might have been able to let that swing once, but it's okay now. There we go. There's a bit. So I also want to change the UI elements in a second. So yeah, I don't know why he's now just messing about with the animations. They should be working just fine. But it's not for some reason. And I don't know why. Might be because of something. Adventure Destination 1. Yeah, that's this one. Oh, now it's C1. Okay. This is C2. Yeah, so that's still the same. I am confusion. Don't pay attention to these this non-combated code, please. I promise you, it's okay. If that's all valid, and the other actor is the AI, then do you want set the next index of where we need to go. Set the new spawn location. And then say set waiting for trap true. Okay. Let's just check if this is actually happening. Let's find out. We're close. We're getting very close. Okay. This day has been so strange. I've been out and about all day, buying Christmas stuff in like this shop that is just horribly laid out. Nearly got ripped off. And I finally made it back home to then move all that Christmas stuff upstairs. And yeah, just a crazy day. Just a very busy day. There we go. Christmas is coming. You betcha. It's the best and only holiday of the year. At least in my opinion. I love Christmas. That's also why there's now a Christmas tree and a little... Oh, that did not happen just then. A little Christmas tree and a little Santa Claus and an airplane over there. Okay, why did that just not happen? It's basically saying that something of this is not true, basically. Let's see what we can do here. Okie dokie. Oh, let's tab out of this. Destination 1. Come on. This one. Alright, let's have a look. Alright, come on through, Dave. If that's even your real name. Come on, Dave. Dave? You dumbass. There you go. Dave, come on. There we go. Jesus. No. Oh, I ran out of slowdown juice. What? You deserve to die there, Dave. That was your own fault. That was your own damn fault. Right. There we go. Get across. Alright. There we go. Oh, Dave, you take that like a champion. There we go. Right, let's take a look. Just nothing happens. Hang on. Is it not just about the collision, that it's just not the right collision setup? There we go. Come on, Dave. There we go. There we go. No, Dave, don't hesitate. Jesus. You maniac. There we go. Okay, he hesitates. Oh yeah, I think it might very well be a collision issue. Hang on. Is he just running into it right now? I know, it's great, isn't it? What's the collision on this? It overlaps everything and ignores the player. So... And which one is this? This is Adventure Destination, which is the one I have selected. So why didn't it activate? Oh, this is on end overlap. Wait, what? Oh, this is on begin. Oh, fucking... I was looking at the wrong bit. God damn it. Alright. Let's try it one more time. Alright, come on. On the one hand, like I really want this prototype to work out. Like I'd really love that. But at the same time, I'm also just really excited about the potential, like the zombie sound prototype, because it would be like a super thematic prototype rather than something super like mechanics heavy. It'd be lots with like, oh, here we go. Oh shit, I wasn't looking. But I have the print string, and the print string isn't firing. For some reason. Yeah, it would be like have to a lot to do with animation blueprints, have a lot to do with lighting, with particle effects, with setting like a mood and a scene. Like it'd be super interesting to learn all that stuff, right? Because even though we're looking for something commercially viable, this is also just a great learning journey for me. Like it's super awesome. Okay, paying attention. Just nothing gets fired. Nothing gets fired. What in the hell? Yeah, this must be a collision issue. It seriously can't be anything else. But I can't verify if we are... Yeah, I think we're just bumping against it right now. Like, that's what this looks like. Right? If we compare the front of the capsule collision with the box collision here, this looks like it's just bumping into it rather than overlapping with it. Which is strange because this should just overlap. So, but this used to work. Like literally, I think maybe like last weekend when I made this system, this worked. Like without issue. But it's just not calling it. I also don't know why this is called Box Collision Go 1. We can just call this Box Collision. We don't have any other ones. Same with this. We just call this Goal. We'll just call this Arrow. Major confusion at the moment. Let's just triple check that it's actually not overlapping at all. Okay, if that breakpoint doesn't fire, that means that we're basically good. Well, no, it means that it is indeed not overlapping, which makes the problem a little easier to fix. This is a cool image. Yeah, the breakpoint doesn't fire, so it is a collision issue. Okay. Um, let's have a look at the AI main character, and then specifically the capsule components, specifically the collision, which blocks just about anything. Which we probably want to set to custom, and we probably want to... Oh, this gets a little hard. It should also overlap with the player. That's for sure. It should actually even ignore the player. This used to work and now it doesn't. Why not? We're overlapping with pawns and stuff like that. This is a little strange. What kind of... So this is a world dynamic. So I could say... Oh, but I don't want to overlap with world... Oh yeah, no, I do want to overlap with world dynamics. What am I on about? Yeah. This actually probably fixes it. Now that I think of it. Well, now that I've seen it, really. Alright, come on, Dave. Get inside. Oh, shit. No, bollocks. Whoa. Dave. No. I know why. God damn it. This guy. Oh, it already blocks everything. So does it overwrite that? What kind of collision do I have set up on the... on the X collision box? This is also a world dynamic. Everything there is set to overlap and ignore the player, which is the exact same as this. But for some reason... the player is bumping against this collision, but it's not bumping against the other collision, which is crazy stupid. Especially because it used to work. So why is it all of a sudden not working? And all of these are doing the exact same. Which makes this crazy. Why doesn't it overlap? It's a begin overlap. It's for the box collision. We're saying that it's allowed to overlap. It's a query only because there's no physics involved. That won't fix it, but it's worth a shot. It is... Oh, yeah. Cool. Oh, wait, did it just crash on something else? Oh, it did just crash on something else. Wait, what? Let's have a quick look-see at this. Not that I'll be able to read much out of it, but it's worth a shot, right? Let's see where it's gonna crash. Alright. So it is still on the shape element, but it's a little earlier. Normally it happens on line 65. Unhandled exception. Access violation, reading location. So it's trying to access something that it doesn't have access to. I think this is like setup specific, right? I can't just put this into Google and be like, hey. Well, actually, I can't put it into Google. If you paste your code from that function, I'm able to help further, but this looks like an access to an invalid object. Okay, so it's actually telling me quite a bit. Oh, I hate this. People saying they fixed it, but they're not saying how they fixed it. God damn you guys. That is annoying. Okay, well, this is inside of shape element, which I have no idea what this even refers to be entirely fair. It's a shape somewhere that it's trying to access. But I have no idea. I have no idea where this is trying to access it. Yeah, I have no idea where this is being set, to be honest. Or where this is being called upon. Sphere shape used for collision. There's an unknown shape for some reason. No, I have no idea. Yeah, so it is purely being thrown in the editor. Like that is purely where this is coming from. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna see if this is something that I can talk to a programmer at work about, because they'll probably know how I can fix this, or at least what kind of like where to look, where to begin looking, because right now I don't know. So. Let's have a look. What were we trying to fix again? Can't remember. Oh yeah, this stupid collision bullshit. Okay. So we know that the box collision should absolutely overlap, but it's not. I think I'm just gonna need to Google this a little bit and say something like UE5 character won't overlap with box collision. I know this. Yeah, no, it's... I'm doing something wrong. I just don't know what. And that's the problem. What am I doing wrong? We're not overlapping for a reason. Why aren't we overlapping? The arrow has no collision, right? No. How about the scene point? Scene point also has no collision. Very cool. Default scene route doesn't either. Okay. Is it something in the level that is causing a collision issue? I don't think so. Come on. So there's a button there. Oh, that's during level streaming. Never mind. We don't need that. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't get it. I do not get it. Come on, get through here. There we go. There we go. Alright, almost. There we go. The beams are cool. The beams are dope. Yeah, we're just walking straight into it. That's really all we're doing. And for some reason... Why? Why? Why is this not overlapping? Because it even shows like the collision boxes of the skeletal mesh kind of like overlapping, but for some reason it's not. Is it maybe? Is it maybe? No, all of these things are fine in terms of collision. None of these things have collision. Or like some wacky kind of like collision that would mess things up. Well, it does say block roll dynamic. But that wouldn't work either. Like, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. This is so stupid because it was working just fine. What changed? What did I change? Think. If only I had version control installed. This is now a pain in the ass. Oh. Why? Regrets. Yes, regrets. Big regrets. Oh man, version control is important only when it is important. Yes, yes. Okay, so. Nah, I've looked at this again and again and again. It generates overlap events. Why is gravity enabled on this? We don't need gravity on this. We've generated overlap events. The character can't step up on it, but I mean, that doesn't really matter. But no. And then the collision preset is query only. Object type is real dynamic. And it overlaps with everything. And the only problem is that the capture component blocks everything except for visibility. But that's fine, because that always worked. And if I look at the traps, specifically the axe trap, which like tries to overlap with stuff, which is in this one, like on begin overlap with the axe collision box. What is different? So we say yes to overlap events, we say no to step on. It's a world dynamic object, and we overlap with everything except for the player. And all of this is perfectly right as well. So, what? The only thing I could change here, right, to make, but this, again, this won't fix it. I could just grab this, which is how I've always done it. I don't know why I changed that, but and then if that's true, do that. This won't fix it. Oh, God. Here we go. Okay, hang on. Let's just set a reference to that. Cast to GM master game mode. Get game mode. There we go. Is that it? Yep. Okay. This won't fix it, but at least it makes it consistent, I guess. There we go. Oh, come on, Dave. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, for God's sake. I just made that in time, didn't I? I should probably place that somewhere else. How did I? Oh my God, Dave. Move. Because it's kind of like outside the player's view, which is a little frustrating. Dave, hurry up. No, see? It still just runs into it. Okay, I want to test something. Because it's the same type of object as the axe collision. So, why don't we check what happens when the axe hits Dave? Come on, Dave, me boy. There you go. Alright, Dave, I'm sorry, but this is necessary for science. See? I mean, well, that shouldn't have happened what just happened, but it did, so... Because things don't just randomly break. You change stuff, stuff breaks. I don't believe that between one moment it working in the engine and the next moment it not working... Yeah, it shouldn't be dragged along there. Something with the animation states is going wrong. But I don't know why. I've got no idea why. Oh, Christ. Because this does overlap. Like, that's why that whole section is happening. Right? Yeah. So why? Why is this just not overlapping? I don't know. I don't know. I am going insane here. I've got no idea. Why is this set to hidden in game? Oh, it's okay. It just is okay. Like that's the strange part, right? It's just not functioning the way it should. That's the problem. Cause, and this will make me go absolutely insane. If this works, this will make me go absolutely insane. Overlap, please. Or ignore, please. If I now grab begin and end on this new box collision, this 100,000% should not work. Right? Like, and I wish I was joking with that number. But I'm not. So if I just take this one and just move this one slightly further back, and then just add a breakpoint here, this should not work. But I have a strange feeling that it will, for some dumb reason. Like a reason that I'm gonna just, you know, that I'm gonna think to myself like, ah, that's why. Oh, god damn it. Come on. Get in there. Okay. Go on, Dave. I don't have infinite power. No. Okay. Thank God. I thought if this is gonna fucking work, that's gonna be something. That's gonna be something. Okay. But that doesn't work either. Why? I don't know. And it's not the arrow, because the arrow doesn't have collision. See, it doesn't have collision, so that can't be it. Why is it blocking? Like, the only thing I can imagine, but then that still wouldn't explain why. Because I say other actor has tag, so I know that this happens. I know this happens. There is nothing else causing this. At all. Oh. That instantly triggers. What? That's strange. Oh, this is such an annoying bug. What's going on? What happens if I place a trigger box that in terms of collision is set up the exact same way? What are you gonna do then, huh? Dave? Come on, Dave. It's roughly over here. You just walk through it because the setup is correct. And this one works because of course it does. I don't know. I just don't know. There's no like secret little blocking volume or anything. Is it any setting like in the game itself? Doesn't receive any input, which it shouldn't. What does it say? Yeah, it generates overlap and everything. Yeah. All of this is identical. So why not? Oh, this is crazy. Hang on. Yeah, no, it's all the same. It's all exactly the same. This one. All right. I don't know. I don't know. I need to think about this. Okay. Guess we're not finishing this prototype today. It's already been 2.5 hours as well, so maybe I'm just not sharp anymore. I don't know. I'll think about this. Let me change to this screen. Alright, then for now, I promised and I failed. We'll finish this next time. We will. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and I hope you all have a great rest of your Sunday. And then we'll see each other again soon. Alright, bye-bye.